What's up, we gamers? The kid here, and I've been requested to do this for a while by some of you guys. Conduit 2 versus Call of Duty, specifically Black Ops, or just in general the Call of Duty series. Now, Call of Duty, Conduit 2 isn't out yet, so but I pretty much know how it'll play. It'll play a lot like the first one. The first one had good mechanics and good physics and all that. Conduit 2 is having a larger perk system than that of Call of Duty, and it's looking very, very cool, in fact. Now, I'll tell you about Call of Duty because I do have Call of Duty Black Ops, and I can really say one thing to define Call of Duty Black Ops and just Call of Duty in general. It kinda sucks. I mean, it's fun, but it has that factor of oh my god, this is fun, and then oh my god, come on, that it's just so cheap. There is a serious balancing issue in this game that cannot be ignored. One of the balancing issues are the uh the the kill streaks. The kill streaks can basically make the whole entire death match one-sided completely. And it's not like you get one kill streak. You can select up to 3, and that consists of airstrike, attack dogs, and turrets. And some of them just really don't seem any fair. It really doesn't. I mean, I know there is a bare bones where no one can have that, but at the same time, you know, either way, the game just seems kind of flat. To be honest, Call of Duty isn't all I thought it would be. I heard it was a great shooter, and it just really isn't. I mean, say the guns. The guns have like some of the worst hit detection I ever seen in a shooter. I mean, seriously, it's not even funny. It's not even funny. I mean, there are going to be times where you are pointing at someone dead center and you're shooting them and they take about your whole rack of bullets and still are not dead and manages to kill you before you kill them. And what's crazy about it, sometimes the person can be completely turned around and hit you with a couple of shots and you're dead. But with them, some say it's lag. No, it's not lag. It's just horrible hit detection. There's also some huge, glitches for this hit detection, like going around a corner, actually running from someone's bullets, going around a corner and then somehow dying from their bullets. Some people say it's lag. No, it's not lag. It's just horrible hit detection, really. People really do kill you while you're around entire freaking uh, the entire freaking corner, which is very cheap. There are a lot of cheap ways to die in this game. The weapons are imbalancing. How in the freaking world does a knife beat a machine gun? I mean, think about it. How is that even possible? You mean to tell me your melee kills you in one hit with one knife? If you guys are completely um if you guys aren't complete morons on how soldiers wear armor and stuff. Soldiers do wear armor. They wear you know, bulletproof vests. Even if you had a pretty good knife, in a real war, one slash will not kill anyone. I doubt it even cut to their skin. I mean, there are some sharp knives, but really, one little slice won't kill them. Even throwing a knife wouldn't even kill them. I mean, unless it was at their head. Now, this is a very annoying feature because it's just very unfair. Like, there's people who come at you with trying to kill you with a knife while you're shooting at them, and then only to find out that while you're shooting at them, they actually managed to kill you by slashing you. And it just feels downright unfair because it's like, come on, one slice from a knife and I'm dead, and I'm shooting you? Seriously, how cheap can you get? Also, there's another unbalanced weapon is the dogs. The dogs are just, really, I have all this armor on, and one bite from a dog is going to kill me. It's not like all the dogs pile up on you and stuff. It's one dog. One dog. And he kills you with one bite. Come on. That is just ridiculous. That's not even fair. I mean, seriously. And then the weapons, I mean, the controls are fairly good, but at the same time, it's like they didn't get it right. I mean, my God. Um, the kill streaks are just plain cheap. The helicopter shooting at you from the air, yeah, you have some defense from it, but seriously, you can shoot them down, but at the same time, it's just not fair. It really isn't. That's what I think Conduit 2 comes up when it comes to variety of weapons. The weapons basically are the same weapons in every game. I mean, seriously, I'm not even lying. They're the same weapon in every game. Um, the weapons of Conduit 2 and just the Conduit series have just been vastly way more variety and just way better in effect. And to be honest, the hit detection was good in the Conduit, and it most likely will be good in Conduit 2 since I've seen some multiplayer gameplay uh, posted by Nintendo World Report, which gave everybody a good feeling how it's going to work. Um, you know, really, Black Ops and Call of Duty, for the matter, is not what it's cocked up to be. It's really just a very cheap shooter with cheap deaths, and it's kind of unacceptable. I mean, really, it is just unacceptable for a shooter. I mean, there are way better shooters that don't have nearly as much unbalanced features as this does. I mean, you have to worry about so many things. You have to worry about people's kill streaks, RCs blowing you up. You have to worry about claymores. You have to worry about people shooting at you. You have to worry about helicopters shooting at you. You have to worry about people getting too close to you to kill you with one hit. You just have to worry about too many things, and really, it's just a very complicated shooter, and really, it's not the type of complicated shooter where it's good. It's a complicated shooter where it's nothing fun about it at some times. This is my scenario that I go through with Call of Duty. First, I'm like, oh my god, this game is pretty fun. This game is alright. And then it clicks to me like that this game is just completely cheap in deaths and just in general. Now, what Conduit 2 is doing, yes, they have upgrades. Yes, you will be able to do certain things with your upgrades, but there's so many upgrades that cancel out each other. It makes it balanced. You see what I mean? It makes it way more balanced. So that's what Call of Duty don't have. It doesn't have. It only has a few things that cancel out other people's kill streaks or perks, but other than that, it really doesn't. It has about one or two things, or maybe three. But like I said, it's just really pretty sad shooter. I mean, I was very disappointed. I mean, it's fun, but at some point it does tend to get tedious when you're starting to have a lot of cheap deaths racking up and a lot of, you know, unfair deaths that like shooting people and then you're somehow dying faster than they are, and it just gets cheap. And really, I know it's all realistic and stuff, but you get killed in like three bullets. I mean, come on. I mean, I play other shooters where you die in at least half a round of bullets, which, it makes it more playable, makes it more, you know, it gives you a freaking chance. Not all these, oh, three bullets, even though you're going to spend a whole round, you're going to die. And, like Conduit actually gives you a chance. You don't die nearly as fast as you do in Call of Duty. The only way you would die as fast as Call of Duty if someone is just getting nothing but headshots on you. Other than that, you have a pretty good chance of surviving attack by at least two people at once. In Call of Duty, there's no chance. You're just raped. You're on the ground, and you're just raped. There's no surviving. Also, in Conduit, a grenade doesn't kill you in just one Shira. It takes at least two to kill you, which makes sense. I mean, Conduit 2, it's set in the near future, and they have, better armor and stuff that gives you, the ability to, not die from one blast, which makes sense. But at the same time, um, it's way more balanced. It's just way more balanced, guys. And I'm sorry to say to Call of Duty fans, but Call of Duty kind of sucks. It's not. It's a good shooter from people's perspectives, but from what I've seen, a lot of people really think Call of Duty is just going downhill. I played some of the first Call of Duties and they were pretty good. I liked them, but these ones are just starting to get tedious, and they're just starting to get very unfair and annoying. And I'm sorry to say, guys, but I kind of feel sorry for myself. I wasted some of my money on this, $50 for this. This will probably be my last Call of Duty, actually. It's my first, not first played, first bought, but it just might be my last bought Call of Duty ever, unless something happens drastically with the settings and the balancing. Now, Conduit 2 is looking way better than this. I mean, it's looking like a no competition almost. All the perks, all the weapons, the maps are just beautiful. And that's another thing that Call of Duty has. It actually has the pop-up effect on the maps online, and there's actually pop-up effects with enemies. Like, you will be staring at an enemy dead in their face until it's too late when you move closer and finally seeing them, and you die because they suddenly popped up and you didn't see them, even though you was looking them square in their face, which I hate. That's another thing that causes a cheap death. But so far, guys, it's looking like Conduit 2 is just going to completely rape, you know, Black Ops pretty badly, because it's already looking better, and but that's all I have to say, guys. And that's that. Call of Duty kinda sucks. So there you go, guys.